Hi everyone, it's Neshia with Inspiring Beautiful Creations. I'm here today to share with you my project that I created for Happy Crafter Lisa Goss's note card swap. It was her very first swap that she was hosting, and I am proud to help support my friend in her swap challenge, and I wanted to be able to help create something. So the theme was Valentine note cards. So we had to create Valentine's note cards, and you had to create 4 note cards, and then you also had to create a tag that shared 10 things about yourself on it. So I'm gonna get right into showing you what I created and showing some of the things that I used to create these things. So just thank you for following along. The first thing is I'll show you my the tag, the main tag that I created. This is just my tag sharing with what group I was in. I'm in group number 1, so please make sure you check it out. I will link her channel in the description box below, and then my information here. So that's the tag that I created. And what I decided to do was I decided to create the actual purse. I have this die by, I think it's called Divinity Divines now. They changed their name. It's from Daily Bread Designs, our Daily Bread Designs. So I always had this die, and I like using it. It is a little intricate, but you know, I felt like for this particular purpose, you know, I wanted to create a holder to keep everything in. And this year, I'm getting in the process of using what I have. So I did this. The paper pattern that I chose to use on this one is the Authentique paper line. And I'm trying to remember, I think it was called Sweetheart, but I'm not exactly sure. So that's the paper line that I use. So you'll see that one. And then I just used some regular cranberry type paper. I like this versus just the different color red. It really went well. Now on the back of the purse, as you can see, I embossed it. I love to emboss. So I embossed the back because I kept it plain. And then here is the front. Okay, and then the side pockets, and then I just did a layering on the inside with the matched little pockets. So this is the overall design, and I also gave it some feet, the pearls at the flat back pearls at the bottom. So it sits up really, really good. Love that one. So here's the actual one that I created. I wanted to keep it kind of flat and not put the pocket on or anything like that, but I wanted to also personalize it. So each recipient that I'm in the group with will have their name here specifically spelled out, and then I just put some layering pieces here, several different layers in the different pattern paper that I have, and that's a pearlized paper, if you can tell. I'm not sure if you can really tell, but and then there's some bling because I love my bling. And then this is how everything is going to be packaged. I kind of filled it up really, really good. The purse is very sturdy. You know, I wanted everything to stand out. Here's the back. And then that's where I put my little label on the back there. So I'll go in the little bag and show everything that I created. So I'll take out some of these simple ones. This is actually one of those bubble tubes that houses the bubbles, and you had a little stick in it and you blow it. I got this idea from Kitty Scrap Post 37. She showed where she had used these, and she filled hers up with some sequins and things like that. And I added some chunky glitter, so that's really, really pretty. And it kind of filled in that little hole that I had because I wanted everything to be a tight fit so it won't move around so much in packaging. This is just a little pin that I also that I got from the Dollar Tree. I thought it was cute, and it was just tiny, and it was a pin. And then what else I have in here is just a tube of some bling pieces that are in the reds and the pinks and then the clear. I wanted to share some of my gems that I have. I thought that was really, really pretty. And I'll just take everything out. And move the purse back there. Okay. So here are the note cards that I created. I made a little box. You had to have a holder for your note cards, a box, any kind of thing that you want to create. So I went ahead and I created this little box. I kept it kind of simple because I figured the recipient could really create more or add more if they wanted to do so. I didn't want it to necessarily be about Valentine's Day, just in case they wanted to use this whole box and give all the cards away. But I did want to say something. And it just says, do small things with great love. And I put a few glitter hearts right here. Okay, and then I tabbed out the punch, but I lined it all. This is the first note card that I made. So this one, I was getting the idea of just using my dies for the stamp, so I layered it several times. And I love this paper because this paper kind of looked like a postage envelope and things like that. So I thought that was cute. And this actually came from a paper collection I think I got from Target several years ago. So I thought I liked that one. And then these are just plain variations of pink. And then there's a foiled love. And I just punched out some little hearts. On the inside of the card, I just layered it again, and then I put another one of those little hearts there. Now, I gave this one a pink envelope that I created, but I also did a little bit of, I can't even get my thoughts together, but I put a little embellishment here on the front that ties in with this particular card. So each one will have something that ties in together, but this is the card for that one. The second one that I created is this one, and it just has a hello in a pink, and then it has some hearts here with the little pucker smooches lips. So we have that, and this is kind of puffy, so that's dimensional on there. And then on the inside, what I did was I have the layering here, and then I have some washi down here. But what I included was an actual card, a punch that I punched out with the heavy cardstock. And they could stamp a sentiment on here or write on here, and then they could adhere it down if they'd like to. I didn't adhere this one down, but I thought it was just, you know, something extra to add in there on this one. And again, I made another envelope. And then this one again has the lips, and then this one has some more washi to let you know which card goes with that one. My third card is this one, and this one, you know, has some of that same pattern paper that I used here. I wanted to use up all of my scraps. When I cut into a sheet of paper now, or paper, I want to try and use it all up, so I don't have all these little pieces left over. So, and I just put 2 layering pieces here. I did a Valentine's there, and then I embossed it, heat embossed it here, and then I just have some bling just to dress it up. And on the inside, this one, I have it where I layered it with the back and several die cuts of hearts here for some interest. And these are actually adhered down. And then on this particular, I kept it kind of simple, just a little strip. Like I said, I'm using my scraps. And then there's just a heart there. And then the last card that I made was this particular one. This one is just, you know, a heart die cut out. And this one has a belly band on it. Cute paper with hearts on it, and then just the basic. And what I decided to do, this one is dimensional, guys. It is quite dimensional here, as you can see. So this is a thicker envelope right here. That's why I use the belly band. But I did a shaker card. Okay, and I wanted to make it, it was tiny because these are 3x3 note cards. So I did my layering of a flower here. See if you see this sparkle. And then I have my acetates back here, and it's layered. I have some bling pieces right there, and I have a love die here. And then I put some stickles or glitterific actually on the edges, just to give the cover up a little bit and seal in those edges, but give it a little bling. And then when you open up the card on the inside, it is layered, and it's layered another one with those same hearts to write your message on there. So that's that one. Okay, goes back together. Just a moment. So that's the box for that. Actually, I'll leave that there. Then the next thing I did, I decided to add a little extra into this one because this is probably the only Valentine's project other than my daughter's projects that I'll be working on, but I'm not sure just yet. But I created these die cuts, and I created this little holder. This is another little belly band. I'm using some of those hearts that I cut out on a little piece of bling. And then this is just a little notebook, I guess, or just a folder to hold everything in. And again, I used some paper. And this one, I think this paper pad is the actual one from Michael's, their new Valentine's paper pad. So I used that paper here, and again the cranberry. But what I did is I made the holder, and I'm sharing some of the sequins that I have. I have some heart sequins that's red. I mixed in some gold heart sequins that I had here. This one is just a mix that actually came from Target. I had a jar of that, and I thought these colors were really, really pretty. So they're two separate bags. And here I die cut out several different shapes of hearts. So I gave you 4 different colors: the cranberry, a light pink, a hot pink, and then I gave you the white. So it's just several different sizes. I think there's about 10 sizes in here. I'm not sure, but I wanted to give enough to play with. And then I cut out my cherub that I have. I'm sorry, the Cupid, as I call it. And then this is a Cupid. I cut it out 2 times in each color, the same colors, but I wanted to give enough of this to play with. And then this one flips, and then this is where you get the heart and the arrow. And this is actually a Sizzix die, if I'm correct, the Alteration Sizzix die. And then there's some more hearts that I cut out that were bigger, and those are in the back as well too, because they wouldn't fit in the other side. So, and then this again, just flips up. The seal is in the back, so you'll be able to take it out, but actually keep this intact if they want to. So, and that's this, and that is what I created here. And then, last but not least, I created this little pocket. I love this die. And I created a little pocket. It is supposed to be a single pocket, but what I did was I layered it twice, and I created a back side as well. And then I lined it with inside paper so you can see all the different designs on this particular pattern. And this particular item is actually housing a goodie for them, so they'll be able to see that once they receive it, or you can go check out the channel to see what kind of goodie that I gave them in this particular holder that I made here. And then also they are going to get a goodie bag. This is a goodie bag here of what I call Valentine's Day is all about sweets and treats. So I got a whole bunch of goodies in this bag for each person, so they'll get that one as well too. And then the last thing I'll show you is my tag that I created. My tag is actually in the colors that I like. I love a white, a pearl white, and then I also love, sage green. So we just had to list 10 things about ourselves on here, and I kind of filled in some of the information that they asked, my name, my social media information, the state I live. I have 2 children. I love tea, lemon flavored. My crafting style is clean and elegant. My favorite adhesive is art glitter glue, the one that dries clear. Your favorite crafting tools, and I said dyes and bling, but I also love flowers, but I didn't have a specific tool because I think we all have our tools that we like to use. And then if we like chocolate, and I love milk chocolate, and I love strawberries and anything that's strawberry flavored as well too. And then my colors are white, sage, and green. So, but I made this tag here because we're going to be, Lisa's trying to host it every time we get to meet new people and share. But I also emboss it. I love my floral embossing folders, so I love that one. So I want to thank you all for taking the time to stop by my channel again, and thank you for your continued support of my channel. But I want to also say, please check out the description box below. Check out Lisa's channel. Please go over and support my girl, and see all the great things that she does. Please check out her channel. And please also make sure that you come back, because I will be posting some more creations that I make coming up further. So I hope that you stay tuned. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for continuing to inspire me to create for you all, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.